VoiceNotes.com. So VoiceNotes.com is an AI software that I personally use and love. And it is something that's available on desktop and also something that is available on my mobile. Now, what I love about that particular software is you can basically record a voice note, and as you do that, it will actually transcribe what it is that you are saying. So for demonstration purposes, I'm literally going to pull up my phone, and on the app, you literally click the app and then you click on record. And I'll give you an example of how this would work. So basically, I'm going to click on record and now it's actually recording. Now, I'm obviously talking to this microphone. I'm in a studio in Dubai, but also I've got voice notes recording at the same time. Now, as I'm going through this process, what will happen is it will actually record everything that I'm saying. And then within a few seconds, depending on how long the voice note is, it will also transcribe the entire thing. So once the transcription is actually done, you're going to be able to do a few things with this particular transcript. Number one, you can actually share the voice note with somebody privately or publicly. So what that means is, in my case, I am a big fan of answering people's questions as a paid service and also as purely a relationship building strategy. So when I am, for example, answering an email, and it's just easier to answer in a voice note, I cannot send a voice note in an email. It's not like Messenger or WhatsApp. So I can record a voice note using voicenotes.com, and I send a direct link to that particular person. That way they can actually listen to me even though it's an email. So that is one great way to actually use voicenotes.com. The second thing is sometimes in a Facebook group, let's say I'm answering questions and the question I get is a little bit more extensive and I want to save time on typing it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record the answer to that particular Facebook comment or Facebook post. I will have it transcribed and then I can take the transcript and basically copy and paste it into that particular comment section or comment reply. Now, here's the thing. I don't actually usually take the transcript. What I do is I copy the transcript, I upload it to ChatGPT, and I use that to be able to turn that transcript into a Facebook reply. And that's how I save time, and it just makes life a lot easier for two reasons. Number one, I can give a really detailed answer inside Facebook, number one. Number two, I actually have the content saved in my Voice Notes app. Now, what that means is that obviously I answer the question in Facebook, but what happens is the Voice Notes app actually has a search bar on the very top. Now, that particular search bar is something that I can actually search for a specific keyword and it will search through all the transcripts. So if I answered something in the past, I can also still find it. Now, I'm going to click on done on the recording. And now it's actually going to upload their recording. So it says uploading. It will take a few seconds to be done. Now, in the meantime, I can actually quickly play you the recording or the voice notes as well. Now, I'm obviously talking to this microphone. I'm in a studio in Dubai. And so this is actually go and transcribe the entire thing. And now the transcript is literally done. I can click on the three dots and I've got a few options. I can have copy note, I can share the note, I can create something from it like a summary, a meeting note, a tweet, an email, things along these lines. I can record a sub note. I can also download the audio. So if I want to upload the audio to another website or download it and upload it to WhatsApp or something like that, or I can, let's say I want to record a voiceover to a reel and I want to create it on Canva, I can actually download the voice note and upload it to Canva as an audio thing. So there's a lot of options of things that you can do with that as well. And so this is basically the app. It works great. I originally bought it as a lifetime deal when they first launched. Now, I believe they have a free plan. I don't want to get into the pricing too much, but I will give you a little bit of context. At least when I bought it, it was basically free to use, but you can only record up to 1 minute and that's it. This particular recording I just did was about 2.5 minutes. And so to do that, you had to be on the paid plan. I think I paid $50 one-time payment, which was a really good deal at the time. And now it is a subscription. So there is an affiliate program. I'm going to leave the link. It's aran.link/voice notes. This is one of those apps I use pretty much daily. And it is a great tool to be able to automate different things to do with your lead generation, to do with your content creation, your digital product creation, and so on. Now that I've told you a little bit about an example of how I use this in answering an email or answering a post, let me tell you a little bit how I use it to create content, whether it's free content or paid content. So now I'm going to tell you how I use voice notes to help me in creating digital products and specifically courses. So basically, I recently created a course called the Affiliate Marketers Roadmap course. And in there were a few lessons that I wanted to specifically have text for that particular lesson. And this was really cool because I was multitasking at the same time. I was actually walking down the street somewhere and I had a bit of time, like it was a half an hour walk. And I thought to myself, this is a great time to record that particular lesson. And so I literally saved the different things I wanted to record. And as I'm walking down the street, I'm recording the voice note of what I want that particular lesson to say. Now, obviously there is audio in the background. It's a little bit hard to hear because I'm in the street, but it doesn't matter because I'm not uploading the audio to the course area. I'm simply using the transcript to convert it into course content and put text-based content in the lesson. So even if the audio is not usable for a digital product, the audio is still usable enough for a transcript to be able to use it as part of a blog post, or in this case, a course lesson that I was creating. So whether you're writing an ebook, whether you're writing a PDF guide, whether you're creating a course, whether you're answering a question in social media to somebody, or anything along these lines, then VoiceNotes.com is a great tool to be able to be used. I want to answer a question that I also got about the usage of VoiceNotes.com and why not use, for example, Messenger to send messages or WhatsApp to send messages to people. So here's the thing. There is, of course, nothing wrong with sending voice notes on any of the social media apps that are available, whether it's Instagram or WhatsApp or Messenger. The reason I prefer to nowadays record the audio messages on voice notes is because that way it is searchable. And also I can actually create like a little tag, so I can create a library of specific voice notes depending on the topic. Now, what that means is I want you to imagine for a second that you send a message to somebody on Messenger or WhatsApp or Voxer or whatever, then it's something that's going to happen between you and that particular person. They get value from it, all good, they get their answer, and that's fine. But then you're going to need to remember, hang on, where is that particular voice note? What did I say? And even though, for example, WhatsApp does transcribe your messages at the moment, and I'm sure that maybe Messenger will transcribe things as well, it's not something that's always common. And with voice notes, you can actually search those things. And that way, you can also create that into a repurposed type content or a repurposing strategy. So it's not just you engaging with one person. So it's you and another person engaging with a voice conversation. You actually do it in voice notes. That way you share the link, they can listen to it, but then you have a library of content that you can reuse in other ways, whether it's to use it in email marketing or blog posts or YouTube videos or scripts or anything along these lines. So it's not that you can't do voice messages on the social media platforms. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to do voice notes. That's my personal preference. So again, eran.link/voice notes. Check it out. And that's about it. Hope you get value from this video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.